What is up, guys? Typing99 here, and I'm bringing you guys a weekly event restock as I do every week. So make sure to subscribe if you guys are new, because it does come every week. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys the best gear in my opinion. So anyway, let's just get straight into this video. So starting off at the Phoenix vendor, man, we got Destructive and Brutal Historian here. With obviously the third talent is the Historian talent, which this isn't too bad, isn't the best, but Destructive is okay. So if you guys want to roll Brutal, go ahead. Cassidy, not really the best because that's Brutal. Bakana is deadly, so it's actually not too bad for PvP. If you guys do a Lone Star and Banshee build, definitely not bad there. And the Bakana talent doesn't work for PvP anymore because of the patch, is what it is. The Liberator comes with Destructive, Brutal, and Deadly, which is okay. Not really the best, but I thought I'd throw it in there just because you can use it for PvP if you guys really want to with the Centurion. But isn't the best, like I said. The Centurion's kind of trash. Just roll Brutal if you guys are going to go for that if you're using the 2. Magnum is terrible. Never really too many good guns at this vendor, guys. Vector, no good here either as well. This ACR is not too bad because I was Unforgiving and Destructive, so you could roll Responsive in the 3rd slot, and it wouldn't be too bad. Just Destructive's not the best for PvP anymore, but it still does work a lot and really well in last stand, so it isn't the worst talent, so you guys could definitely use that. The Sausage, guys, not really the best either. There's not too many good guns here. At least the ACR is pretty decent. First Wave isn't really the best either. MG5, just all PvE talents. If you guys are going to use the PvE, go for that. This Mask Rejuvenated, don't really use those. Tenacious is probably the best mask I would use, but it's not too bad roll there if you guys want to get that. A lot of this stuff's really trash on this vendor here, man. Sentries isn't too bad. Hunter's Faith, it's actually pretty good with a really good roll, so you guys can just keep that mask as it is because it's pretty much god roll unless you want to roll firearms or something like that. Definitely go for that. And a really good Reclaimer mask, so this is pretty god roll as well. The armor's not too bad, so definitely pick this up if you guys are running a support build or healing build for Incursion or whatever you guys want to do DZ. And a really good Alpha Bridge mask and enemy armor damage isn't the worst, so it actually is decent for PvP. And if you guys just roll higher firearms roll or stam or whatever you guys like to run, go for that. And a really good defense mask as well, basically the same thing, just roll higher firearms or stam as well. Rapid Chest, actually pretty good. Decent firearms roll there. You guys can just roll more firearms because the guard damage resilience is really good to have, especially on one pieces of your gear. A specialized backpack, which isn't really that good, so it kind of sucks. These pads are pretty terrible as well. Terrible. Not really good. Nimble, wish it was better, but I guess you could just roll higher stam if you guys want to run that. Strikers, not really a good roll here either, final measure. There's never really too many good holsters here. And these gloves are okay. If you just roll AR damage, you have to deal with it. Not really the best though. Lone Star gloves are okay actually if you just roll higher firearms, so definitely get that. Health on kill isn't the worst, but it isn't the best. But once you hit a guy down, you'll definitely get that 4%. Firecrest, not really the best here either, but it is what it is. Deadeye gloves, really trash too. But yeah, guys. The support station range is really good for a Reclaimer as well, guys, so if you're running that, definitely come pick this up. At the Blue Pin vendor, we got a Super 90, a Classic RPK, and Electronics Gloves mod, or not Gloves mod, Gloves Blueprint, sorry. Electronics Best Blueprint, TI Rant Suppressor Blueprint, which is actually really good for SMG build. Extended mag, if you guys want that, you can just be going for the new mag size they got and all that kind of stuff. And just all the performance mods and all that kind of stuff, and that it's always here. I never got it, so I don't know if they switched anything. But anyway, guys, that's what's there. At the Kerman Station, we have a red dot sight, which is really good for crit damage. And if you guys are running an SMG build, you definitely can use this, or you could go for more crit chance. It's just definitely up to you guys. But at the Cavern Safe House, we have a decent Vigorous chest piece here with firearms roll, which is really high. So I'd throw this in for you guys. The armor is low, but it doesn't matter if you're running last stand. So you definitely could roll more health on that or choose whatever you guys want to do with that. Then we have a turret damage mod for you guys that are running Firecrest and Tactician skill builds. So definitely get that to hit harder on these guys that are running PvP. Anyway, at Camp Hudson, we have pretty decent scope here for Deadeye. And you can use this on your MP5 as you see there, or MP7, just like the build I showed you guys yesterday. Not really the best though, I'd choose to run more crit chance, but if you guys are using that for Deadeye, definitely go pick that up. At the Ward Safe House, guys, we got a turret health mod here, and it just helps your turret stay in battle longer for you Firecrest and you Tactician skill builds, and just really helps a lot when you're doing like against 4 people and they're all shooting at it, and it'll stay just a little bit longer, so definitely come get this if you guys are running that. At the Grind Safe House, we have Vector God roll, pretty much, just roll Responsive in the middle, and I'm actually really excited about this because I've been looking for a Vector that's decent for a while just to test it out. Low crit chance, the damage is okay, but you can get crit chance on your mask and extra stuff like that, so I'm not worried about it. It also comes with a depth, which is actually really good, so you don't even need to worry about that crit chance up top. 19.50 is okay anyway, but a depth really helps with that, guys, so definitely get that. At West 42nd Street, we got extended mag with 118 sides, which is really good because they just came out with these, and I think that's like 66 bullets in your M4 or 65, so definitely come get that. It's good for the MP7 as well. Comes with crit damage. At West 46th Street, we have an MP7, and it's not really the best. You're going to be missing a ton, but I thought I'd just show this just because of my build yesterday, and if you guys are looking for that, definitely come pick that up. Also, at DZ09, we get a Mask of the Nomad with enemy armor damage, which isn't really the best, but isn't the worst for PvP, so definitely come get this. You could roll more higher firearms or STAM, whatever you guys use. Definitely get that. The Strikers pack is really good as well. 1255 firearms roll, so it's not the worst, and it is pretty high. Just roll health for stability. You guys are good to go for that. Just low armor. Also in the same safe house, guys, at 9, we got a small grip here, and this is good for Deadeye, for the M700, and for SMGs if you guys are doing a crit chance build. Also at DZ08, we have a Banshee mask here, which is really good and with all resistance. Just roll higher firearms, higher stamina, and you're good to go in that department. But other than that, guys, yeah, definitely get that. Also in DZ08, we have a Sentry's mask here, which is really good. And I thought the clip changed, guys, my bad there. Anyway, more health and skill haze. Just roll higher firearms there. Wish it had more health. Skill haze isn't bad, and it's really good for your skills if you're running PvE, and just helps your heal get back faster, stuff like that. Also in the same safe house, guys, we got a Banshee gloves here, and these are pretty good. Just roll instead of marksman rifle damage, AR damage. The armor is low, but that doesn't matter in last stand, which you're never going to go in with these, so the armor does matter here. But still decent roll nonetheless if you guys don't have a pair. At DZ06, we got a really good alpha mask, and I don't think this one's better than the other one, but it comes with exotic damage resilience, and you guys can just roll burn resistance in the minor, or you could definitely go for higher firearms or higher stam. Hunter's Faith, which is really good as well. Just roll for health instead of health on kill, because health on kill is not really the best unless you're running PvE. But nonetheless, man, that is a really good chest piece. Plus, it has really good armor, so you're really good to go there, and just really helps out a lot your armor mitigation. This Reclaimer's trash. Final Measure is really good. Just roll health in the major. It comes with shock and burn, which is really good as well. All you're missing is bleed, but nonetheless, man, that is really good. Besides the armor, can go decent in last stand though if you guys are running that last stand, which a lot of people use grenades in, so definitely come get that. These Alpha Bridge gloves are okay, not the best, but just roll higher firearms or higher stand, whatever you guys use. Usually I just use SMG with Alpha Bridge, but you have no choice here. In DZ05, guys, or yeah, no, 5, yeah, 5. We got extended mag here, crit chance, rate of fire. Not really the best, but isn't the worst. But if you guys want a better mag, definitely come get this one. And last but not least, in DZ02, we have a Tenacious mask, which is really good. And just roll firearms and or higher stam, whatever you guys choose, or whatever build you use. But anyway, man, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'm out, boys.